Hello, everyone. Welcome to another installment of Consistent Profits. Yes, and we are now in it's Wednesday today, and we are basically in the middle of the week. And I just wanted to do another analysis on top of the one that I already put up on this channel. If you haven't seen it, quickly go there and have a look. So today you're just going to get another analysis basically that will help enhance the one that I had earlier in the week. So with the looks of things, we are, like I said, Tuesday, rather Wednesday, my bad. And today it is the 21st of June 2023. Now we are on a weekly chart of GBP USD, and the way this chart is looking, it is looking very, very bullish, like I said earlier in the week. And the bullish momentum is pretty much still there. When you look at the blue line, it is a level that was targeted last week. And that target, it is pretty much achieved. If you can have a look there, the blue line, it is a high, an old high. Actually, that blue line, it signifies two highs. If you look closely, there was one that was also created over here and over there. So these two highs play a major role, and price was targeting those two highs last week. You can see by the bullish candle of on the weekly chart of last week, it went through that high, but because the market was so strongly bullish, it also went into the yellow line. And when you can have a look where that yellow line begins on your left, you can see it was targeting the low of that candle over there, where the yellow line starts, running all the way to the right. So that low of that candle was also targeted, and price also went into that. However, the week has been pretty much bearish for now. However, you can see that the bullish momentum is underlying. So today or tomorrow, we might begin to see a really up into higher prices. As you can see right now, the easiest target will be to rally above the high that was created when price traded into a yellow line. That high that was created last week will be a pretty much easiest target for this week. However, even if price does not make it to that level, we can still see price generally trying to reach there and going into next week, ultimately reaching above that high that was created last week. And pretty much with that have been said, you can see how price is going to greatly target the level that is green on top. So when you see the green line, one on top and one at the bottom, those are the lines that I call the current targets. For if the market becomes bullish for this week and next week, the green line on top will be the target for that movement. And if it happens that the market decides that it's going to become very bearish, and when you go into lower time frame, you will begin to see those kind of signs that actually the market is no longer holding the bullish profile, is now in a bearish sentiment. So the green lines are the next targets where price will trade to. So with having said that, remember that the price can always go up or down. So when I look at the green line over there on top, I can see how it can be reached in the coming days or weeks. But definitely that is the target on the bullish side. And on the bearish side, the target is pretty much down there. As you can see, the green line there. If price decides to create bearish momentum, then we will see price definitely trade into the green line. Remember that this is just an overview analysis, and when you begin to go into lower time frames, you will now seek to be in confluence. Whatever opportunities that you see, you want them to be in confluence with what we have already spoken about on the weekly chart. So obviously each trader has his own style and way of entering into the market, but these levels that I've just showed you now, these are very key and strong levels that we will see price trade into in the coming weeks, or uh, even coming days. You know what I mean? So now, without wasting time, I'm going to quickly jump into the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame now, you can begin to see there is an orange line on top, that if the market is bullish, that's where we are looking for price to reach to. That will be the nearest target ahead of the one that we have already have seen on the weekly chart. I'll quickly go back to the weekly chart so that you can see. I'm talking about the line that is green on top there. That is the major target that we will be looking for in the coming days and weeks. So when I go back quickly to the daily time frame, you can begin to see that price is trying to trade to that level that is with the white line. That white line level is a level that price can start rallying upward to the orange and eventually to the green on the weekly chart. So that is another idea to hold when you're looking at this chart in general. If price trades into the white line and it doesn't necessarily stop there, you can also see how price can go into the red one below the white line, underneath that bullish candle that you can see over there, and then from there beginning to give us signs to go bullish. And where will be the next target? The next target will simply be the easiest one, will be the nearest, if you want to say nearest or easiest, will be the orange one. The orange level will be the next target. And another line there, it is a purple line. The purple line, it is a high of that bearish candle that you see there. That purple line also, it is an area that we will be still looking to take bullish, or rather take longs at, because we're still very much in a bullish momentum, even though the week has been pretty much bearish. Um, it looks like they are trying to reach into these levels that I have drawn, being the white level, the red level, or the purple level. So once price is in those areas, those are areas whereby smart money traders will be trying to see if they can take bullish or long positions at. And remember that in the market, yes, we have these analysis that we make. We're trying to find some sort of confluence from the higher time frames going into lower time frames and so forth, to align ourselves accordingly. But price can still begin to create bearish sentiment in this whole in this chart in general. And when that happens, then we will start changing our perception or our view of what could be the underlying momentum, be it bearish or bullish. And when it is bearish, then we will begin to seek for lower prices. And the line that is green, you already seen this line on the weekly chart, that will be the target then, if this market begins to give us some bearish sentiment. But at the moment, looking at the daily chart, the market is still very much bullish. And that doesn't necessarily mean that people who are more advanced and they know what they do, they can take opportunities going down with the market like it has been going since Monday, Tuesday, and now we are in Wednesday. And it's been pretty much bearish. That doesn't mean you cannot take advantage of that. You can still do. You understand? However, on a larger scale, being the daily chart and the weekly chart, this market is pretty much showing bullish sentiment, greatly so. So, without wasting time, remember that these ideas that I share with you are not necessarily for you to go into the markets and trade the markets with your real money. You can practice these ideas on your demo account, and when you have found a confidence in them and you know how to apply them and you have seen that they work for you on the demo account, then you can begin to utilize these concepts on your real account, maybe with real money. However, that is your decision, it is not mine. Mine is to just give you these ideas, share with you my experience, knowledge, and understanding of the markets, and then you decide how you want to utilize that knowledge. So remember, what I bring you, it's just content that is educational. This content that I provide is for education purposes. So be careful. The markets are very risky. You need to know what you are doing, but that doesn't take away from you learning and practicing, like I said, on a demo account. Without wasting any time, do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't put up the notification bell, you can do that right now so that you don't miss out on the next videos. However, I would like to wish you a profitable week ahead. Peace.